Hello. Hello, good evening, and welcome to a new Friday stream. Which it's going to be a tough stream for me because yeah, it's been a tough week. I've been surviving with just a few hours of sleep, but we're going to do this. We're going to plow through this Friday stream. I didn't want to cancel it this time. I actually want to do it seriously because it's a special occasion. I mean, the occasion was yesterday, but I mean, it's close enough. So let's pretend it. Let's pretend that it works. So yeah, welcome. As you may have guessed from my description and from the image that you see on your screen, which also we're going to talk about this later. But yeah, it's Infogrames' 40th anniversary yesterday, but yeah, we're close enough. It was June 1st, 1983 that the first stepping stone, let's say, the first contract was signed between Bruno Bonnell and Christophe Sapé, I think it's pronounced, that they will start their business called Infogrames. And we're going to go to a little bit of the history later. But yeah, I was noticing that it's actually a good mascot also for Pride Month. it's almost there. I didn't do it on purpose, but yeah. So yeah, Infogrames, I think we're all more or less familiar with Infogrames. It was both publisher and developer of a lot of famous games, probably more in the 90s than in the 80s. In the 80s, they still did a lot of games, but I would say mostly in France. Yeah, they mostly kept in France. I would guess their first big hit was probably in the 90s, early 90s with Alone in the Dark, which we're going to play because, I mean, why? How couldn't we play Alone in the Dark, right? We have to, basically. But yeah, so Infogrames, 40 years old. I mean, it's still going today. We're not going to the whole business history of Infogrames because, yeah, I'm probably going to fall asleep while talking, so I can imagine that everyone else is going to fall asleep while listening to me. But yeah, we're going to just look at a couple of huge images. Yeah, a couple of interesting things that was actually shown by Bruno Bonnell himself on Twitter. So this was the very first Infogrames logo, which, yeah, probably doesn't look incredibly interesting. Not bad, but yeah, very business. Definitely. And this was the first game, Autoroute. I think it's for the Thomson computer. I would need Hoagie tonight, but I don't know if it will be around later. But yeah, it's one of the first, probably the first game that they published. Educational stuff. Infogrames actually did a lot of educational software in the 80s. Most of which, of course, we have no idea of because it just stayed in France, and we're not going to bother to look at it. I did a selection which I try to keep things interesting. There's going to be a few obscure things. There's going to be a few things that we all know, console stuff, PC stuff, and computer stuff. So I try to keep it balanced for the most part. But you know, I tend to like the obscure stuff better. Final picture. This is, yeah, Bonnell and Sapet together, and you can actually see a little bit of comic book references here and there, which it's going to be also their business, which we're going to look, of course, tonight as well. I mean, we've played in the previous French streams several comic book games from France, so nothing new, I would guess. I mean, many countries in Europe were doing that. Spain was doing that. Italy was doing that as well. So it was a big business. You couldn't do video games without comic books, apparently. So yeah, seen a little bit of Infogrames. Just give you a little bit of the story, but basically, yeah, they were Bruno Ponel was working at Thomson. He was a sales manager, so for a home computer, where Christophe Sapet was working before that at Texas Instruments. So they came from the business, but they did not really have a shop like other people in France did. And they actually started that business because Sapet had written a book about programming on the Texas Instrument 99, and that book had sold well. So with that money, they opened Infogrames basically. And an interesting thing, the original name of Infogrames was not obviously Infogrames, was I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Zaboob System. And interesting, Zaboob basically means it's a slang word for penis. I'm not making this up, I promise. So yeah, apparently the original name for Infogrames would have been Penis System, Dick System, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So I would guess probably they did the right choice in not in switching to something a little bit more traditional. But I mean, mostly because Zaboob is also difficult to pronounce. So yeah, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I hope so. But yeah, so I was saying, yeah, they started doing educational software. They did titles that basically copied arcade games. So we're talking about 85, 86. And the first big successes were a flight simulator and a basic teaching software package. And also a CRPG called Mandragore, which I'm not sure we'll play tonight. But yeah, one of their first hit was Les Passagers du Vent, which we played actually on stream. So I'm not going to play it again. But yeah, I would say that was a success mostly in France, for sure. So that was a little bit of history. We're going to go back to the history because now we're going to play one of the first obscure games by Infogrames. And for that we're going to call our old pal, the RetroArch, which I love to hate. And we're going to... Oh yeah, it's going to resize, yes, okay. I always bother to resize it for no reason, because it's going to do its own thing. And the game we were looking at, it's an interesting stepping stone in the history of Infogrames, because it came at a difficult time for the company. Because around 1987, the company was not doing very well. It was actually on the brink of bankruptcy, which of course is not something that you would know because, yes, at the time, Infogrames was still very known in France. I would say probably less outside of France. And so they didn't have no games ready for Christmas, and they hurriedly released Bob Morane, which was a game inspired by a character of an event. Okay, it's not starting very good. I was saying it's a character from a series of adventure books. So again, going to something that the public could already be familiar with, hopefully. So they were banking on the Bob saving the company, but it did not work that way. And speaking of work that way, this doesn't work. Give me just a sec, I'm going to take another version, obviously. But yeah, this was not apparently very good. Obviously, I mean, it was a hurried release, which basically copied another game that they had already released. So it was not the best of games, but they needed it to get it out as fast as possible because they had bills to pay. So it did not it did not want to go very well, unfortunately. Give me just a second, let's see if we can actually download it without much of a problem. By the way, the soundtrack that you're barely listening to, not hearing anything, just low drone. It's Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare, which, kind of fits. Okay, this should work, so we should be fine. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit of Bob Moran. Let me reset the window as usual because it's huge. And there we go. As you can see, it's for the Amstrad CPC. That's a difficult question. 1. All right, there we go. Augie, bonsoir. Thank you for coming. The man I wanted to... Ugh. The man I wanted to see. Ugh. Is it allowed for you as it is for me? I'm blowing my ears up. Okay, let me know if it's too loud. It's quieter on your end. Okay. That's good. I'm the only one blowing my ears. It's usually the other way around. Oh, for other people it's too loud. Okay. Okay, I will leave the volume as it is then. For everyone that's too loud, I would advise probably best to turn down the volume. This is incredibly loud. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, I'm glad to know that I didn't. I just killed my ears instead of. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of Bob Moran, this is. Is this gameplay? Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I just imagine that I have to. I mean, I did it once. I can kill him again. I don't have time. Okay. So, if I don't move anything, they can't. No, it does start. Okay. There's not enough time. This is impossible. I mean, I did it once, so I guess I can do it again, but apparently I can't. What the heck? So yeah, this game, it might be surprising, but it didn't save Infogrames. I mean, I'm sorry that I can even show you past the first screen, but I'm trying as hard as I can. I don't know what the problem is. Okay. Maybe we should try another version of Bob Moran, because there were several, so maybe the science fiction one is not the best. We should start from the one in medieval times. This one was a bad idea. Also, is the soundtrack still going from Alone in the Dark? It's just low drones. I mean, good atmosphere, I guess, but... And I'm not even sure there's more than one screen. Okay, that's... that's a lot of games. But yeah, I mean, as Ogi can confirm, at least Infogrames did good work on the packaging. They in the box there was a comic book, several other things. I mean, at least you would get your money's worth by buying the physical copy. Gameplay, not so much. Okay, let's switch to the one that I think is more, I guess, people kind of more familiar with, which should be better, maybe? I mean, it can be worse, right? There we go. Bob Morane Chevalerie 1, which means knighthood 1. I'm seeing physical games jokes. I actually wanted to make that joke, but... I love this little guy who's after me. Two little guys after me. Can I... hit? Is this... Am I fighting? Is this... I think I'm dying, right? So we're going to find out in a bit. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. Which, you know, it's a French stream, so I'm not surprised. As I was saying to Mike earlier, which he played Inca a few days ago. What was it? Yesterday? Yeah, I mean, if you're going with the French games, you're expecting weird. I have no idea how this fighting system works. If it works, is it working? I mean, I am punching, but Macarena, that should we? I was thinking, let's give Bob Moran the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if he deserves it. He deserves it, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's look at the Commodore 64 version. Maybe that's not as bad. I mean, I wouldn't say this is bad. It's more that I have no idea what's going on. So maybe I'm doing something incorrectly. I don't know. Oh, that's just what it is. So okay, let's look at Bob Moran. So the same exact game, but Commodore 64. Hoping that. Okay, the screen is good. Yeah, hoping that RetroArch works, because the Commodore 64 I prefer Vice, but will do. Music was not bad though. At least it didn't blow my ears off. I like this remix. So let me find the controls. Okay. Did I go up? Two. Oh. Am I dead already? Did I pause? Oh, yes, I paused. How did I? Does seem to be a pretty straightforward conversion, honestly, but let's do this. Let's try. Let me quickly try Vice, so we can give it a bit. Just the last try. I mean, I don't think it deserves so much time anyway, but I want to make sure because this combat system is something. Honestly, I don't know what it is exactly. It's something. I wouldn't know how to describe it. Pringles mascot. Okay, there we go. Let's give one last shot to Bob Morane. I'm already frankly tired of Bob, but let's try and give him one last try. Coleco port. No. We're going to play the C64 port. I mean port. What was the original? Amstrad CPC, I guess. Not sure. I guess that was the big system at the time. So I would guess that was the original. So there we go. So now let me find the controls for the 11th time. Why did the joystick always disappear? Thanks for the follow. I will swear I will configure this joysticks. There we go. Okay, let's play some Bob. I died in the meantime. Okay, nice. Okay, Bob is ready to go. We are ready to go. Is he ready to go? Why is he not going? Yes, obscure games are my bread and butter, or I should say my spaghetti and meatballs. Bob, come on, what's wrong, man? Okay, so maybe the controls were wrong? What the heck is going on? Why is he fighting when I'm not not doing anything? Okay, let me use. Okay. For some reason, the fire button pauses the game. Why does it? And when I unpause the game, it just goes wild. What the? I don't know. Let me change the fire button. Perhaps it doesn't like the fire button. Hey, yeah. There we go. Turn into a ball again. Techno's Deception series. Actually, should play those. I mostly play obscure European games at the moment, but I should move beyond that someday. So, nope, the fire button still pauses the game. What the heck is going on? Oh, so that's just like the inventory? What? Okay, you know what? Fine. I think my idea to give Bob another shot was a terrible idea. We're definitely not going to do that ever again. I was trying to do that, yes, because on the Amstrad that was supposed to work, but instead of punching, when I pressed the button, it would just pause the game. I don't know. I changed the controls too. I don't know what was going on. I'm not sure we want to give Bob Morane another try. Should we? I mean, Hoagie, you're the expert here. The expert in Bob Morane. I like that there's still disquieting horror music in the background. Leave Bob Morane alone. Also, who is Bob Morane? I mean, I might be ignorant, I'm sorry, but who is Bob Morane? A young volunteer RAF pilot during World War II? Okay, so it was a series of adventure books created by French-speaking Belgian novelist Henri Verne. In what? 1960. Okay. So how? Oh, you do left to right until the what bar is there? Okay. No, I would say it's not. Probably not. It's not very well known outside of France or Belgium, maybe. But I was wondering, how did he go from the 1960 comic books to a 1988 computer game? What happened? I mean, did the series continue like 30 years, and then he finally got his game? Let me try the Amstrad CPC again. I'm going to regret this, but let's see if the track and field system works. Did the screen got big again? Yeah, good. Yay. Okay. Oh, I did kill something. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so you hold the fire button and then you go left, right, left, right. Okay. I don't know, why can't I pass through the door? I did manage to do that, right? Yeah, the movement is to the rooms is strange. Like he stops here, but then if I go, yeah, it kind of. Okay, that I guess means I can go there. Okay. More than 40 hours. Okay, so he did continue through the 70s. I mean, once you know how the combat system works, it's not that terrible, just mildly terrible. Why doesn't he go left? Can he go right? No. Can he go down? No. Okay, he went left. I'm not... I'm confused. Button down to see passages. Okay. That's one of those situations when it's good to read the manual before going in. Now, I mean, my biggest problem is not the... I mean, the fighting is... Yes, it's a problem. But my biggest problem is that I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know how to go left. Which I know is a strange thing to say, but... He's not really making this easy. I mean, the old track and field system, left, right, until thing dies. It's kind of satisfying, honestly. Okay, now. I mean, we can, you know, give it that at least it's better than the science fiction one. But I wouldn't know what else to say in defense of poor Bob Morane. But then again, it's not known as a good game, so I guess yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Yeah, it's not going left. I don't know how to make it go left. It doesn't even go right. Okay. Okay. I've already given too much too much time to Bob. To our dear old Bob. Okay. Now it's time for a game that I think we all know. I don't know if we all love, but it's definitely let's see. There you go. Oh no, we lost the 3D armadillo. Oh no. There we go. The Frederick Reynolds masterpiece. I'm not sure what version is this is because it's the GOG version. Should be this CD one, maybe. Special thanks to Chaosium. What? That's a strange special thanks considering the license fell through. Because yeah, the story is that Alone in the Dark was actually supposed to be an official Call of Cthulhu RPG game originally. It was actually called Doom in Derceto, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the licensing fell through. I don't know exactly what happened. I guess they were... I think Chaosium was unhappy with the game, something like that. So Infogrames just decided to soldier on and just release it without the license. Yeah, finally we see the intro again. I love this intro. One of the best horror intro ever, in my opinion. Yes. 2 ones. Yes, I was answering to Mike. Sorry, I got distracted by the frog. The 2 adventure games they did. Yes, I think they do have Chaosium. Yeah, I think Chaosium was like, oh yes, this is fine. You can have the license back, and then Infogrames just did their thing. So sorry for the bit of smoke on the camp. Yeah. This is a great setup. We don't know who this person is that's watching Creature Monster, but that's great. Just sets up things perfect. I mean, give it up to the French. They knew how to make an introduction to their video games. I mean, we've seen the Le Retour de l'Aigle. What was it? L'Aigle d'Or. The last time, which was an incredibly long introduction. Yeah, Another World. And that I definitely knew how to make an introduction. Yeah, Chaosium has a weird history, alright. Yes, it would be interesting to actually interview someone that has been working in the company for decades. There is such a person. Oh yeah, this is our old man, Edward Carnby. Carnby, I think it's Carnby. and he's being called to the old mansion by a letter from his friend, which I thought was part of the introduction, but I guess it got skipped. I don't know. Maybe I remember it wrong. Resident Evil, eat your heart out. Oh, okay. We're going back to the... two characters, which was also a new thing, but of course we're going to go for Edward. Oh, I never saw that. The portrait says in the dark, but there's nothing else.
On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective.
That's not the voice I imagined for him.
The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day.
I imagine him to have a more like of a Mike Dawson voice from Darkseid 2, honestly, rather than this like hard-boiled 1930s detective. On my door, a dull brass plate says Private Detective. Oh.
On my door,
yes.
When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me...
It does much.
I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could.
I like the crunchiness
I was
of
expecting something sordid.
Sordid?
Blackmail, probably. Boy, was I wrong.
Boy, was I wrong.
What I was asked to do was visit a property called Derceto and find a piano in the loft.
Here's looking at you, kid. Was this the story? Wasn't he called by a letter by his friend? Am I remembering? Am I thinking of another game?
It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Derceto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Derceto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. I looked over a copy of the police report.
Okay, so it's
the
not his
former
friend,
owner of Derceto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy.
Curses.
Luckily, devil worship makes me smile. So, this is my idea of a paid vacation.
I'm sorry, I don't picture Edward Carnby in the first Alone in the Dark to be like this tough dude. It doesn't look like. I mean, not even in the later games. I think it's like he grows into the tough guy role, but he's not really a tough guy. Yeah, the delivery is weird. It's like he doesn't know if he wants to do an Humphrey Bogart impression or he wants to rein it in. So he's doing it. He's looking at you, kid. Yeah, I don't think it works either. I'm actually curious to hear your voice. Let's go back.
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft.
Okay, this was a little bit... He hanged himself in the loft.
Initial surprise and distress past, I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind.
She does put some strange tone shifting. My uncle's mind. I like her voice better, but
That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library
okay.
door.
Anyway, enough
The
about.
attorney's letter came as a deep
She's trying to
shock
do a
to
Luciano.
me.
Okay. Enough about me criticizing the
My report
old voice acting. Let's go.
on
Yes.
my report will be.
Are we going to see the intro again? I mean, we've already seen it, so we can skip. Yeah. I was trying to remember earlier the first time I actually played Alone in the Dark, which was, of course, much later than its release. So picture like 97, 98, maybe. I played it, but still I quite liked it, honestly. I mean, I would be a terrible liar if I told you I got far in this game, but I think that's an experience that many of us share tonight. We never got very far in Alone in the Dark, so I guess that's par for the course. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Yay, the original Resident Evil scare. Oh, you played that release? Oh, nice. Probably would have been, I guess, a bit more shocking, maybe. But yeah, the I mean, this is early polygonal stuff, so no one is expecting anything amazing that holds up today, but yeah, the monsters are honestly a little bit goofy also at the time. Also, what's this? I've never had an idea what's this supposed to be. I always thought it was a bird because it comes in through the window, but I don't think it's a bird. I think there was a. Couldn't he run with? I'm trying to run with. Oh no. Also, this CD music is kind of weird. This sounds like Predator music. Alan Silvestri back from the grave, so to speak, because this is a horror game. So I have just one shot with the rifle. I remember the melee combat was awful, but let me try and defeat a zombie. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's clearly what you want. A very far away camera. Yeah, that's even worse. Let's see if we can defeat the guy. Okay. Could have been worse. But yeah, what I liked is the little menu with the options that you can quickly switch to a new one. Honestly, a good design idea. I mean, they could have made some keyboard shortcuts as well. That's fine, I guess. So I don't remember the key to run. Okay, this is a cutscene. Okay, I thought that was supposed to go. I mean, I think once, like years later, I actually sit down and thought, now it's time to finish what I started, to finish Alone in the Dark for good. But I don't think. I mean, I went a little bit farther than I usually did, but still, I didn't really finish it. I don't think I even got halfway, honestly. I saw a couple of playthroughs, so I'm pretty sure I did not reach the halfway point. I'm trying to stay clear of the floor because, of course, I remember it very well. It's locked. What's the run key? Yes, I played both of them. I actually used to have all three of them in their original physical releases. Then for some reason I sold them all three of them. I don't know why. That was a very stupid thing for me to do. But yeah, I remember hating 2 for, you know, for the fact that it starts with one of the worst sequences that you can start a game with. I was actually thinking of showing it a little bit because I'd like to see if I can actually remember how to get through that initial sequence. I think you just have to run away, if I remember correctly. Yes, the original jump scare. Yes, and also I had no idea how crazy the things get after that. I mean, already 30s zombie gangster, you know, is already a little bit out there, considering where we started. Even though it does fit his voice a little bit better. But yeah, after that it gets even crazier. And 3 is even, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. Yeah. It's even difficult to explain, honestly. It's so strange. I mean, I will guess 2 probably suffers from the usual case of we want an instant sequel to this hit, what do we do? And so basically they did, yes, the exact same thing except worse. So I guess that's happened. That's things that happen. 3 is a little harder to justify, honestly. I mean, already Western vibes. Oh, no, not for me, unfortunately. I also display the ones that it's actually still going in the background, even though now it's being drawn out by the music. Oh no! Oh, I didn't remember changing in camera. That's actually pretty nice. Don't die, Edward! Come on! Yeah, I was saying New Nightmare is actually not that bad. I mean, it's nothing incredibly, you know, that you actually want to play, but as a Resident Evil-like little thing, not bad, honestly. Yeah, there was worse stuff out there. I mean, especially compared to the Alone in the Dark reboot they did in what was it, 2008, 2007? Jeez, that's like one of those games that you want to check out to see if someone played just to have a laugh, because that's honestly terrible. And then if you see it, you actually think, oh, you know, this guy is just playing it up for laughs. No way, that's supposed to be that bad. It's actually that bad. I mean, the same exact bugs that you see happen to other people in the YouTube videos, and that, like, you know, that laughing their asses off, they actually happened to me as well. And I was not streaming, obviously. So that's the exact experience that you get. Like I remember the car sequence, and at one point there's basically this traffic sequence that you're supposed to drive your car around the traffic to escape from like a sort of an apocalypse that's going on in the background that's running towards you. And my car at one point just jumped like, I don't know, 1,000 feet in the air and just kept going. So it was like the world got smaller and this car kept going. It was kind of poetic in a way. So, but I was just laughing. So that's not the kind of things that you want to happen in your horror game for sure. Oh yes, I remember this one. Yeah, I still remember something. I'm so sorry, there's this smoke in front of the thing. I also don't know exactly what sense this puzzle makes. In that, if they see each other, they die, but it doesn't even seem like they have eyes. It's a cursed franchise, yes. I'm honestly curious to see what's going to happen to the newest one. Which now that, yeah... okay. That it's been announced that, yeah, there are two actors behind... I don't remember the name, sorry. It almost makes me feel that the first reveal images, the first trailers, are actually something else now. I mean, it's not actually... The game now is going in a different direction, I don't know why. Maybe it's not true, but... I mean, the first images were not bad. Oh right, it's double tap to run, right? Is it? Yes, okay, great. Nothing important. Are you sure? Is that a... Is that a motorcycle that's not starting up or what? There we go. That's who it was. I don't have a weapon. That's not a good time. Okay. I mean, I would imagine a play today, this looks incredibly goofy, the fighting especially. For the time, I mean, it was. I feel weak. Yes, you read my mind, Alone in the Dark. That's what happens when you sleep 4 hours a night. Come on, Edward, come on, you can do... No, you can't do it. Now we see the glorious ending sequence, and that's... I love this one. I don't remember what you need the unbroken sword. Ah, yes, for a sword. Yes, you have to get the sword back together. Get the band back together. I love this image. This is really... Okay, this is full on Lovecraft, I was about to say. Kind of comic book Lovecraft, but... Let's do a little playthrough. Playthrough, that's a big word. Let's do... I feel a lot of sympathy for them. Same here. She looks like she's not amused by anything. I don't know, for some reason I distinctly remember this game starting with a letter from Jeremy Hartwood to Edward Canby, but I guess I'm thinking of something else entirely. Also, I'm pretty sure there was no letter in the box. In the box there was, I think, a fake newspaper. And a little booklet that you would use for the copy protection. Pretty neat little thing, honestly. That's why I'm sad I sold it. I don't even know why I sold it. It's not like it, you know, it was before the big box craze, so I didn't even get that much money. So definitely a bad idea all around. Also, her is like a easy level. He's not coming in. Okay, oh, he was late. Okay. I mean, late for work on your first day. Come on, that's not a good look. Okay, done. I mean, she looks pretty tough holding up the shotgun. All right, you can push the dresser in front of me. Yes. And the chest not. Yeah. Was it the chest or the? I thought it. Oh, too late. I guess we'll never find out. I thought it was this little thing, but I guess you're right. It's the chest. I mean, I can just run away as well, right? It's not like he can chase me down a cutscene. I mean, those are neat little touches that you can actually avoid encounters. This is something that doesn't come back at all in the sequels. The sequels just go on full kill everyone. Solve puzzles that I don't know how we came up with. Okay. She does look tougher than Lara Croft. I mean, I think we can say that Emily Artwood is the original. Not the original Lara Croft, perhaps, but yes, one of the original tough women in gaming. Too bad that, yeah, she didn't really get. I mean, she's coming back for the reboot, of course, but I don't think she was ever a controllable character again in other Alone in the Dark games, right? Unless I'm remembering wrongly. Okay, this guy we have to deal with. Okay. Oops, I was about to go on the floor. I think they placed that floor just in the right spot, in that even if you know that it's going to fall, you could step on it by accident. So, nice going, guys. I mean, but I think even playing all those years later, you understand why this is a classic. Definitely shows. Oh. Okay. Despite, you know, the... No, I don't want the broken base. The goofiness of this whole combat sequence. I was actually supposed to use the key. Okay, let's deal with the short zombie king. Oh, okay. We already broken this. Oh god, he got me stuck in a loop. Okay. Woo! I was sure I would be dead by now. But Emily's tough. Ah, we should have tried to push the zombie into the drop. Yes, that's a good idea. I don't think it works though. I would be 90% sure that it doesn't work. But let me die, which is probably going to take place soon, and I'll try it real quick. I'm curious to see if that you can actually do that. Do we need anything here? I think there was the first aid. Was it here or? Yes. Can we use it? Open search. Take. Ah, yeah, the flask.
Ah.
That was a kind of a seems like sound effect. Ah. I wonder how they decide to make the enemies disappear in little balloons. I was like, what could we use? We can't keep the enemies on screen. That too much on the computer's performance. What can we do? Yay. Oh, you can actually take the gramophone. Okay, that's a big. Oh no 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 no! Oh no no! Uh-oh. That I remember. It's bad news. I also don't have any idea about what to do here. I thought you could escape it by leaving the room, but nope. Okay, let's try the zombie trap and then we'll move on. Can we skip this? No? You have to see it? Okay, you have to see it, sorry. What's that next to her? Okay, let's try the zombie trap. Go with Edward again. So let's just go directly outside this room. Nope, not this way, the other way. These are the classic second playthrough ideas. I'm also curious, I don't remember because again I just saw a playthrough. How many times do you actually use the actual clothes in this game that it actually has a separate menu entry? I didn't push it all the way through. I wonder if it works. I think it didn't work. Okay, my bad. I'm leaving very calmly. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Edward. Okay. Take a bow. So I don't think I can push the first zombie. That's let's go. Okay, the double tap running is not really efficient. Works when it feels like it. Come on. Okay, that's not working. I guess I have to. Of course. But yeah, he's standing on it, so I don't think the zombies will fall. Oh, no. Okay. So only if you die the traditional way, you get the ending cutscene. Otherwise, you don't. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, let me try. I'll in the dark too, but just because I'm curious to see if I can actually get through that initial sequence. I'll make you. Sorry, I'll make you wait just a tiny bit because I actually did not plan to play it. Let's see if it doesn't take an hour to get it running, which I don't think it will. Traditions are important, absolutely. But yeah, anyway, going back to Infogrames. The story goes that, of course, Ogi, correct me if I'm wrong, that it was not Bob Moran which saved Infogrames from bankruptcy, as we probably the game itself made clear. The games, actually. It was SimCity. Because, yeah, the company was not doing very well. It tried to do a couple of deals, like with Epics, which didn't go so well. I don't know how I can put this smoke behind the camera, okay? But yeah, they actually got a hold of SimCity, and before it was a hit, obviously, and yeah, it became a big hit, and that was the game that saved Infogrames from bankruptcy around 1989. So yeah, more or less around the same time that Bob Moran was released, basically the year after that. So yeah, but yeah, the story of Infogrames, of course, is much longer and more complicated than that. Now that it has become... Is it still Atari, actually? It bought a lot of other companies as well, even bought Shiny. A lot of other stuff.
22nd of December, 1924.
I never played it with the voice acting. Yeah, so for some reason they decided, no, we're not going to do the Lovecraft horror anymore. Let's do a strange 30s gangster, fake fantasy noir horror vibe. I don't even know what to call it. I guess they thought it was just guys in makeup. All this breathing on the microphone. I mean, just thought, it was some guys having too much. One of those Halloween everyday things. I mean, I don't know what you could even understand from this intro. I mean, sure, you're supposed to read the manual, but... Hello, Gabriel. Good evening. I mean, this polygonal model is not bad, actually. I mean, she looks human, at least. That's the Jack in the Box. That's a nice touch. That's how you know you're playing Alone in the Dark, I guess. That's the only clue. The bubbles. Yes, Christmas also, yes. So it's not doing the voice. So the only thing voice acted was the date. Let me try and do the voice acting. Striker's hologram was cleared. Hell's Kitchen is cursed. Craig Saunders has been kidnapped by One-Eyed Jack. Help me stop. I can't stand anybody bothering friends or children. Friends or children. I pressed the 38 against my chest. They would pay for this. Oh, by the way, my name's Conby. Edward Conby. What does it sound like, Nicolas Cage? So, like a bad impression of Nicolas Cage. European Nicolas Cage. Yeah, pirates, Christmas, gangsters, zombies. I don't know. I guess they thought if it looks good, let's put it in. But yeah, come on, we want to know if I can actually get past the first screen, which is probably going to be a resounding no, but we're still going to try. Yes. Monkey Island references. No, that's not a Monkey Island reference.
2 days later.
Oh. So, today someone actually asked me, how did Edward Carnby got to the villa? And I said, he took a cab. And it was a joke, but actually takes a cab. That's great. So I was right. But I was just being funny, I guess. So I like that Edward arrives with all this stuff, his weapons, but I don't think he has one. He teleported right in front of them. So I think I just have to run here. I don't think there's anything. Oh, he actually does have a revolver. Okay. With 6 shots. Okay, Edward. That's. I'm probably already barking up the wrong. Can I actually pass here? No. Okay, I'm already dead. What's going on? Boo! Don't make references to the first one. You don't want to remind people of the first Alone in the Dark. I like that they want to also go to the trouble of actually taking Edward's body and throwing it in the ocean. Let me try just one more time.
2 days later.
Then we'll move on to something a little bit more obscure. 2 days later. Can I skip this? Okay. So maybe I should approach it from the other side. So I can also... There we go. Bye. Hey, you.
Morning, sir.
I forgot about those voices. I love them. Morning, sir. Okay. That's enough. I mean, can we even say that the game gets better after this? Is it fair to say it? Does it get better? I mean, it gets less difficult. That's true. I'm not sure about the sorry, the getting better part. Okay, sorry, that was just my my will to check this my memories of Alone in the Dark 2, which yeah, more or less what I remember. Okay, we go back a couple years with something a little bit more obscure, which is actually not developed by Infogrames, but just published by Infogrames. Let me reopen RetroArch. Oops, nope, that's the wrong thing. Hello, RetroArch. Okay, there we go. Is the Alone in the Dark soundtrack finished? No, it's still going. No, it wasn't going. Okay, now it's good. Sorry. Alright, so this is Chamber of the Sci-Fi Mutant Priestess, or as it's also known, Cult. Which of course is it's a weird game, obviously, so you know that this is by our friend at Air Informatique. Is the screen size too big? Obviously. Why do I even bother asking? Was it Exos? Yes, can we skip it? Okay, thanks. Data East USA. I guess this is the US version, yeah, obviously. Wait, let me pause this, otherwise we're not going to make much sense. Okay. Exos, yes. Was not Air Informatique, was Exos. You want to see the presentation? Yes. Oh yeah, we're going for the weird stuff now. Known as Gus or Fetus, your telepathic link to the Turing network. Okay. The master of ordeals, a protozorp guard, an aspirant like you, in a hurry to get his 5 skulls. Wars, the result of Zorp's first experiment. Is that a P? I guess it's a P. I never played this. And there's no music again. Oh god. I'm probably not going to understand. The treasure will up in your deal beyond the door called in a scorpion's prison. A fly. Okay. Situation evolving normally. Okay. Talk, inspect, attack. Guess we talk. Filthius. Go Filthius 1. Time passes. Zorp is velvet. Go Filthius 1. Filthius. Okay. Ask for information. Win a skull for each ordeal. By solving the mysteries, give the 5 skulls to the trader guard in less than an hour. You will become a Devo. A Devo? That's a strange word to use in such a context, but okay. Take Zapstick. Should I do it? Probably not. Let's take Zapstick. He doesn't agree. Okay. Ready yourself. Hello, yeah, just in time for cut. Just in time, I think, for game over. Definitely deceased. That's my new Twitter bio. Definitely deceased. Yes. Gotta love Exos. I mean, where else you could find this stuff? Anyway, let's try again. The ordeal beyond the door called the twins. Okay, thanks for the goblet. So let's do the ordeal. I guess we're already doing the ordeal. Who will be saved? The muscle. The door won't open. Yeah, of course not. Who will be saved? Okay, I guess that's another puzzle. I mean, of course, I'm loving the ideas, the graphics, the atmosphere. I'm not probably going to understand anything, but that's fine. So let's use the throw away, throw, give, put down, inspect, fill. There's no liquid. Yeah, obviously not. So maybe we should go to the source to fill the goblet, right? Does make some big sense. Bath. Yes. Okay. So do this. Fill. There's no liquid. But yeah, this is liquid. Or it's not. Drink. No. I wonder. Made to stand up to wear and tear. Made to stand up to wear and tear. Wash your feet. Okay. Good. I mean, cleanliness is next to godliness. Dive. Ouch. Drink is probably not a good idea. But so maybe I should. No. Put in. Fill gob. Inspect. Metal gob. Yeah, obviously. Okay. Now I was thinking maybe I should use the object on the bath, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, right? It doesn't seem that I can drag, click and drag. So, the ring. Who will be saved? Okay, so who will be saved? Okay, is that the door won't open? The ring open. Okay, the ring is. I don't think this guy wants to let me pass. So let's go to the passage. Hollow. Hey, it's the Vort. Let's talk to the Vorts. I love the little voices. Okay, don't... Wait, psi energy level... Okay, yes, I got it. What? Okay, that was strange. Solar eye, sticky fingers, no mind, brain warp, zone scans, psi shift, extreme violence. Yes, tune in. Oh, a shift. I guess it's over. Bye. Oh, but I can pass here. Or can I? Yes, I can actually. That's an Alone in the Dark 2 reference. What is this water or? We don't have any idea. Fill. Okay. Oh, it did actually fill it here, but it didn't fill it where I thought it would make more sense. Fine. The Profundis. So I should go back to the snakes. Taste. Great idea. Test. Maybe test is better. Dive, not a good idea. Inspect. Bowling floop blop. Yeah. Test. You burn your toe. Oh no. Something apart from your own sink solid. No. What's vertical column? No. Let's leave. Okay. No, I don't want to go back to the Profundis. Can we go back to the snakes? The masters. No. I want to go to the snakes. The translation is interesting. I wonder what how they actually translate it from French, because they speak in a strange manner, obviously. So it would be interesting to know how they approach it. Trader. What's trade item? Offer. What's offer? Okay. Passage. So I'm trying desperately to go back to the snakes, but obviously I have no idea where they are. Oh, we're here again. Nice. So I'm not going there again. We're going here. Oh, okay. Maybe in the scorpion. No, that's not the right one. I mean, I can imagine. Adore the. Oh, secret web. I can imagine the Infogrames of today, which is not even called Infogrames, releasing something like this. Publishing the equivalent of this game. I mean, what indie games even from today are similar to this? Not that many, obviously. Meditate, smash. Good. It's no use. Oh, the Master of Scorpions is speaking in a slightly racist Chinese tone. What was that? Make faces. No, I like that this is. I like this mixture of seriousness and absolute funniest random stuff. Open mouth. Kiss. Look. Stick in a thing. Nope. Spit in it. No. I was expecting anything except for slurp. Jesus. Ugh. That's a that's not a good image. That's a weird Tinder bio, but okay. I'm not going to stick in a finger. Let's move, right? I mean, this is getting almost Twitch censorship level, so we want to move it. Oh no, the Fuzzy Middle Cowboys. We don't have the present, I think. Somebody nice for once. Somebody nice for once. For once, okay. Took a bit. Cadaver. Inspect. Ah, yes, I think I needed the fly here, probably. Search. He died. So that's a he. The dead body refuses to talk. The mistress. Okay. So the translation is not that bad. I mean, for French games at the time, they were usually get horribly mangled in translation. This looks okay. They probably either found someone good or they spent a little bit more money than usual. Talk, inspect. He resembles an old woman. That's the most generic thing he could say. He resembles an old woman. I mean, it's like he resembles an old man. That's more or less the voice I expected. So what does he want me to do? He, in web smash. All that better not. Okay, I spoke too soon. Taste. Ugh. Crawl. You come before. Oh no, she's one gorgeous. Damn. You got my little present, honey? Let me see it. This is getting weirdly sexual. No, I don't have the... No, I don't have the present this time, unfortunately. Talk, inspect, attack. Ugh. Let's attack. Oh no. There's no way of breaking free. The more you struggle, the stucker you get. I think you're in trouble, Ray. All delicious suppers. Ugh. The tarantulas close in to sting you with the gleaming tails. -6, 5. The video is actually too near Raven death. -6, 5. Cutting telepathy. Mission failed. Okay. I was expecting to see something a little bit more interesting than a generic death screen, but I mean the whole sequence was honestly kind of disquieting. I think this needed the Alone in the Dark soundtrack. Oh, which is okay. So that's what the noise in the background is. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes, we know what we need in the Profundis. Should I try to solve at least one? Can we actually solve one? That's a tall order. Oh, I'm already at the Profundis. Okay. So we should wait, right? Okay. Then we non-spec put down lasso. You're hanging on. Okay, we're hanging on, and we should wait again. Okay, he's right beneath you. Okay, granite monster. Discuss. That idea doesn't work. Strange, because I thought discuss was a really... A god is born. Huh? What? Implore pity. Let's hope he heard you. The hook slides back up into the ceiling. Design bursts in... I don't think he heard me. No, I don't think it... Nope. Probably not the right choices. Let me try one more time. But I love this, honestly. Oh no, the twins again. So it sends you here, but we can't really do anything. Bit of a bounce of mojo. I don't think. Can I shake? Made to stand up to wear and tear. Yes. Okay, so I guess you're supposed to pour something down their throats, which is not this water here for some reason. Or maybe wait. Polish. Good. Thanks. Inspect. The eye looks worn out. Climb on. Take. It's no use. Press the I. Okay, there we go. Maybe now it will let me fill up the goblet. Okay. Now we go back here. So which one should we pour? Shake, take, shot. No, I want to throw away, throw, drink, give, empty, put in. Put in, maybe? No, I understood something else. Okay, then no, I don't think empty is the right thing. Give, throw, give? No. Give's not the right thing. Empty? Okay, yep, that's right. Can I do it again? I mean, I'm not planning to do much here because obviously this requires quite a bit more time than just my playing around 20 minutes tops. So. Oh yeah, that's the kind of weirdness that I like. Empty. Small die floats on this. Okay. Yay, we got the die. Oh. Nope. We were supposed to take it before that. Okay. Let me try one more time. I mean, again, the interface could have been better, but I mean, the whole vibe is just so strange that I don't think there's much to complain about the interface in this case. Okay. So I took the die, but I have no idea what to do with it. Ancient. Okay. What can I even use a die with? Eat. No, I'm not going to eat it. Throw, put down, give. Really most lovely? Jump on it. It's done. It's done. It's done. Okay. Anyway, yes, that's the kind of weirdness that Infogrames was not really known for, but yeah, we're talking about end of the 80s, 1990s, so still early years, the classic years for the French gaming industry, I think, when they could express their weirdness as much as they wanted. The good times, I would say. But now we're going to go into something a little bit more traditional, I would say. Definitely more in with the games I played when I was a kid. Unfortunately, I did not have Cult or Chamber of the Sci-Fi Mutant Priestess, which honestly it's also a weird name for that game, right? I mean, I understand what they were going for, but still it's got that kind of vibe of cheap 50s sci-fi movie, which doesn't really work with that game because that game's so strange. Nah. That's more, David Lynch Dunes vibes rather than 50s sci-fi for sure. Okay, give me a second. Let's see if we can actually capture this. Okay, here we go. Let me look up the configs real quick, because as usual I have an idea. So port, keyboard, controller. Okay. Should be fine. Let's see if we can actually run. Here we go. We're moving into 16-bit territory. We'll play another Spirou the Dragon, yes. Spirou le Dragon. No, this is another classic French character. I think it's quite famous in France. Definitely less, I would say, outside of France. I mean, in Italy is vaguely well known, but I wouldn't say he's very famous. Where's the sound? No, it's disabled. Okay, there we go. Belgian car, yes. Sorry. I think this is actually one of the first Infogrames game I played, even before Alone in the Dark. For some reason, I had all of these platformers, Spirou, Tintin, and there was another one, I think, on the PC. I don't remember why, honestly. They were all pretty much okay, I would say. Oh, it was also for Game Boy, okay. Okay, we care about the plot. Oh yeah, maybe the Lucky Luke one, yes. Maybe Asterix. Yeah, they made a lot of platformers in the day with comic book characters and cartoon characters. Definitely. Honestly, I don't remember much about Spirou. Let's see, but I don't think also I ever played a Mega Drive or Genesis version, but they should all be the same, I guess. Okay, I'm already getting annihilated. So nice graphics, as usual. You know, our French developers rarely skimp on the graphics. Oh, I like the little reflection effects there. I'm getting annihilated. There's animations too. Honestly, it looks great. Okay. I fell. Oh, okay, so that's why you're supposed to go up. Because you can't, for some reason, you can't bypass the taxi, even though the taxi is clearly in front of you. Okay, I can make this jump. I wonder if all these platforms actually had a common denominator, like an inspiration, because they all very much play similarly. I think my favorite was the 1010 one, which we're going to play a bit. Oh no. Spirou's greatest enemy, the taxi. Spirou must have probably lived in Rome for a while. I mean, I hate taxis, for example. Mostly because of the taxis in Rome. Long story. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go up here, even though... Can I pass? No. Can I climb? No. So, should go left? No. Yay, I'm already stuck. Not even a shy platformer tonight. I mean, I did better at Alone in the Dark. The first Alone in the Dark than this. Go for you. Can you actually do anything? No, you can. I can just jump and die. I mean, I would suppose you're supposed to jump here, but it doesn't want to. No. That's why I probably don't remember anything about Spuru. I don't think I ever finished this level. I mean, am I missing something? I mean, that looks very much like a ladder, but it doesn't want to go up. I can reach there. Okay, let me try to go back, maybe? Didn't see something. Oh, nope. That's it. I mean, of all the things I could have imagined for tonight, being stuck in the first level of Spuru was not one of them. And dying in shame. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. Should I persevere? I don't know if I want to. This music is getting kind of grating. I was trying to see if there was something else, and I can only jump. So. Okay, you know what? I think that's yeah. You can't climb here. Why could I climb before? Can climb here too? Okay, that's where I went last time, so... Okay, so you're supposed to avoid the pigeons. Come on, pigeon. Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's a matter of principle. I want to understand where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I would guess you climb here and you go up here, but it doesn't want to go up here. Okay. Anyway. We've bypassed an important game, I think, before that. Also for the Mega Drive. Which already people on Facebook were telling me that they had very bad memories about it. So you could maybe imagine which game by Infogrames it is on the Mega Drive. Still a platformer. So the interesting story behind it. Wait, let me. Wait, where is it? Okay, here it is. Yep. It's Walt Disney Fantasia. So yeah, the interesting story is that too loud? Definitely is on my end. I was saying, yeah, the interesting story is that this was a big thing for Infogrames. Because yeah, in 1991 Sega gave them what was basically their first big license game. And Disney was very careful with the licenses. So Sega worked a lot to get the license from Disney, and the two games that Sega was... It's a bit too loud, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's so loud. I mean, it's the same volume as before. Okay, should be okay now. Still loud on my end. Okay. I was saying, yeah, the two games that Sega greenlighted were Castle of Illusion and Fantasia. And interestingly, Sega was actually betting on Fantasia being the big thing, because yeah, big license. Castle of Illusion was a new thing, basically. So yeah, big movie tie-in, you would expect, yeah, fantasy platformer that could easily work on the Mega Drive. But that's not what happened. Obviously, that's not what happened. There were problems. Apparently, I don't know the details. Maybe I don't know if Ogi knows more, but yeah, what happened was that, of course, Infogrames did not manage to deliver the game on time. So I think Castle of Illusion actually was finished before Fantasia. Why it was actually supposed to come out after Fantasia. And yeah, Fantasia came out and it was buggy. Was not really as Sega wanted it. So in the end, that was the last license that Infogrames got. I don't think I ever played it more than a couple of minutes, so I'm curious to see. But yeah, you can see the graphics is it's better than Castle of Illusion in some way, but overall it's worse. I don't know how to explain it. Looks that the colors are kind of washed out, and it's all, yeah, this shade of yellow. Also, Mickey doesn't want to do magic anymore. That's it. It's not. So basically, you can't even shoot. You can just jump. I'm seeing a pattern here. True, it doesn't have the magic hat. It's probably supposed to collect something to be able to shoot, but I'm struggling. Which, yeah, it's fair for me, but I would expect you at least have an attack. I mean, there's all this stuff that you have to go through. It's also hard to see with all this stuff in the foreground. Which, you know, usual problem for a 6th. Okay. I mean, I don't think we really need to play more than that. I mean, compared with the first 5 minutes of Castle of Illusion, you already see the problem. I think also I remember there was a publishing problem with Fantasia. Yeah, that's basically all you can do. You can just do one magic and that's it. I can do it. I mean, I'm pressing the button and nothing's happening. I can just jump from now on. So yeah, I remember there was a publishing rights problem. I don't know exactly what happened, but also, I mean, it was not enough that the game was not very good, but it was also recalled from shelves. Not, but just I think 2-3 months after it was released. So it was quite a bit of a disaster for all parties, I think. It's fair to say that. I mean, for 91 Infogrames, this was definitely not the best thing they could have done. Okay, so you have to collect the magic books to get shots. Mickey, come on. It doesn't... it doesn't... if you press the shoot button when he's about to fall, it just continues to fall. Okay, I'm already out. Great. Yay, we finished the level. What was that noise? Bong. I mean, yes, you can see that the failed delivery in time is really just the beginning of the problem. This is just tough. Yay, extra life. Um. I'm thinking this was also the first game developed by Infogrames for a console. Could be wrong. Maybe the Smurfs came before this. We will actually play the Smurfs after this, so we will find out. But it surely was the first big console release. Oh, also you can shoot while jumping, which is always a good thing. Wow, this is oof. I remember playing this, but this is tough. I can definitely Sega being not very happy about this. I mean, Castle of Illusion is a delight. It's one of my favorite 2D platformers of the era, and still quite fun to play, I think. This maybe could have been okay at the time. Actually, okay, the Precision GX 4000. Yes, I was thinking more known consoles, let's say. But yeah, I think this also got decent reviews at the time. I don't remember the reviews being that harsh, but it is quite hard. I mean, it's even worse than I imagined. I mean, I know it was bad, but jeez. Let me quickly see the reviews. So I'll leave you with this nice little music to keep you company. Let's see the reviews. Yes, they were all very positive. 94, 89, Game Power, which is an Italian magazine, gave it 85, saying that Fantasia is a perfect sequel to Castle of Illusion. Ugh. It also says that the sound, the music is one of the better I ever heard on the Mega Drive. What? I mean, Sonic was already out at the time. So the music is better than Sonic the Hedgehog, according to the reviewer. That's great. It says, unfortunately, the game is a little bit more difficult than Castle of Illusion, and young players might find some difficulties. Thank you. I'm a young player. But after 2 or 3 continues, you can actually beat it. It could have been useful to get a system of password, because getting to the last level is actually quite difficult. Console Mania, which was a Italian magazine, gave it 80 out of 100, so 8 out of 10. Mega Action gave it 8 out of 10, so they're all pretty positive. There were a few negative ones. Mostly AGM gave it 23 out of 40. My main gripe is the controller and gameplay, they're horrible. I love Castle of Illusion, Fantasia doesn't quite measure up. To say the least. I mean, I'm not trying to be overly critical of a game that's 32 years old, but oof, that's tough. I mean, Spirou. I mean, I thought I'm sorry to have said bad thing about Spirou at this point. Okay, let's go back to the. Since we're on a little bit of a platforming thing, and I mentioned the Smurfs, let's go with the Smurfs. This is the Game Gear version. I'm sure I got the Master System version, but yeah. Of Smurfs 2, Smurfs Travel the World. At this point, I think we're going to play in French. Oh no, Magic Crystal is broken. Curious Smurf and Smurfette. What do? They're transported through time and around the world. They discover, sadly, that Earth has been ravaged by pollution. They have to find 22 crystals of each world. Schtroumpf la Terre, which means Smurf the world. Smurf the world. Okay, but yeah, they have to go back to their village. Okay. What did I select? Do I have to jump on this guy? Yep. That's a strange way to begin a game, right? I mean, instead of going left, you have to go... going right, you have to go left. Oh, you jump on the crocodile. I guess they really love that idea from Fantasia. I mean, I'm sure that it's not even the same team, but... That's a strange reference. It's also useful to keep in mind that in '95, this passed as a game for kids. It's always nice to look back at the game for kids of the '90s and wonder, where are those kids now? Are they angry adults like us? What happened to them? Also, yeah, this attack is pathetic. I mean, I know I'm a Smurf, so, you know, pathetic is my middle name, but yeah, come on. What's this? This is terrible. They have great attitude? Yeah, it could be. I think I'm just an angry adult with no great eye-hand coordination anyway. Okay, so those are the crystals that you're supposed to get, right? I mean, we don't know how many of them because there's no counter unless... No, it's not in the pause menu. Why is he not jumping anymore? Come on, jump on the crocodile. I mean, sure, you can attack by jumping on this. Okay, I think I already have enough of the Smurfs for tonight. Let's go with Tantan. Let's see if my memories of it being one of the best platformers by Infogrames is actually right. Oh, oops. Why did I load Spirou? Oh no. Da-dum. Wonder if I selected Swedish, if the dog would have barked in Swedish. Okay, let's go with medium, come on. Oh, I remember this intro. Wow, that's some nostalgic memories. So 1010 is on a train. The train is stopping towards on. Okay, that's it. That's all the story we need. So I can. Okay, this is already looking. The French love to complain on the 1010 games with difficult. Okay. I'm already regretting not selecting easy. I love that the game over cutscene from 1010 is like an old man that can't run anymore. No, I mean, the main problem is that the jump is... It's strange. You have a very fixed width of jump. You can, I mean, if you're standing still, it works okay, but if you're moving, it's like you can't really. Since that's all you do, that's yeah. I mean, you have to be 100% right with the timing. Okay, I'm already regretting. So this was the good one, right? This was the one I said. Oh yes, I remember this was good. Maybe the one on PC was different. I don't know. I mean, I remember the title, so... Maybe at different levels? I don't know. Yes, you can actually go here and talk to the guy. What's going on? The river is broken. The way is cut off. Woohoo! Ah, no, sorry. Oh, cool, is his uncle. Oh, you have to go to the front, right? Yes. Is it still 3 hours of walking? Yes, you have to do this. Okay. I will need that one up, but I have no idea how to take. Oh, okay. Can I throw this? That was a very bad idea. Yes, that was a terrible idea. Okay, now I know the trick. Let's do it. I mean, the strange thing is that, I mean, in a game like this, nobody would think about going to the front to avoid the running kids, right? I mean, you have a jump, use it. Otherwise, make it clear that I'm supposed to do something else. So I think I'm supposed to do this. Jump here. Yeah, okay. No, not really that, but you get the idea. Maybe we should get one of the crates. See if I actually do something. Okay. That was not the best idea ever. Am I supposed to do something with this? I think here I will just fall to my death. So I'm not going to do that yet. I mean, this is already difficult enough without me confusing the buttons, so 0% of the game completed. Yes, that's what we want to see. That's the humiliation I was looking for tonight. Let me put level easy. I mean, I would like to at least complete one level. I mean, come on. This is the one I used to play the most. I forgot everything about it. Okay. Too soon. That's good. I hate this jump. This jump is a problem. I hate that jump. It's not looking likely I will complete even one level from Tintin. How sad. That's just. Really knew this. I mean, it's not even that I want to take the one up, because at this point I've just humiliated myself enough to even give up trying. It's rather that I'm not sure what is this accomplishing. Okay, that's what it was accomplishing. Oof. Oops. Maybe I actually completed one level. Wow. What's your name? Je m'appelle Tintin. His name is Chang, obviously. There you are, Captain. Oh yes, the Captain It's Wednesday meme guy. That's probably his most famous appearance. How I met my friend Chang. And he doesn't answer because it's not Wednesday, so it's not time for this meme yet. I mean, graphically, this on the Mega Drive, this look. I was saying this looks pretty good. There we go again with the throwing random stuff. Even the dog hurts me? Oh no, oh no. Okay. I mean, I would have been quite happy to play this in 95. Can understand that this is the kind of, you know, the European platformers that didn't really go so well with audience outside of a very few selected European countries. Ugh. Sheesh. Okay. I think that's not 16-bit Infogrames stuff. I think for the last little games that I want to try, there's a couple that I'm not familiar with. So a couple of obscure ones. To end on a more obscure note, I really have no clue about this, so it's really see it all for the first time kind of vibe. Let me fix the size, which I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. So the first is Metal Masters, 1990 Infogrames. In-card product. No music as usual. Right. That's a lot of guys from 1990, almost 10 people. Thanks, Psychos. Okay, so you have to buy parts for your robot, I guess? It's all very quiet, except for that great title track. You can actually control the robot with the mouse, but it's easier said than done. I have no idea. It seems like it's mostly doing random things. random battle of wits. I mean, graphically it's not bad. It's quite this. It's very Amiga, I would say. As a vibe, the music was also definitely very Amiga, but gameplay is not very French. I mean, I honestly have no idea how I'm even firing. I'm just holding the button, and depending on the way I move the mouse, it's doing different things. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Also, this battle is going on for ages. Okay. Moving swiftly on. Let's go with Mystical. Another game I have no idea about, but let's hope that we're a little bit luckier than this one, which was, I can say, interesting but not interesting enough. This looks like a puzzle game. I really love the young. Did I see Stefan? What vibe is this guy on the title screen going for? Holding in a laugh? Like Mystical. Okay, can we start? Oops. Okay. What the? No, don't start recording movies. As usual, I haven't. Okay. So it's definitely not a puzzle game. It's also definitely not. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to control this. Okay, the poor guy's dead. Uh, Let's see, maybe if we do this. Okay, that was a game over. Doesn't really want to start. Mystical, come on. Mystical, come on. No, it doesn't even start. Yeah, this is a sign, alright, a sign of the end of times. I don't always have to fight with the Amiga to get things to work. Nothing, it really doesn't want to work. Okay, you know what? We'll go back to Mystical. One day. I mean, I have enough French streams to do that. There's definitely time to go back to it. So, we're not giving up. But we're also not going to end with it, because that would be honestly quite sad. So we should end with something different. We should end with Iznogoud. It's also a little bit of a bad classic, I would say. Should we play the Amstrad CPC version or the Commodore 64 version? Let's play the Commodore 64 version. I'm well aware it's no good, but for some reason I've never played it, which is maybe the best choice, but I don't know. We will find out very soon. I'm very aware of it looks, so what it is, but again, never played it. So is it capture? Let's see if we can. Yep. It's no good. Ho ho. Okay. Maybe if I can actually do this. Yeah. Okay. So open. There we go. Time for is no good. Time to regret my choice of not ending with the previous one. The controls have reset again. Why do they reset each time? What's the damn problem? Jesus. Right. This is the original version of Bob Morane. So that was the perfect choice to end with, for sure. Um, I'm even more confused, if that's possible. I'm oh good god. I'm trying to use the same controls as Bob Moran, but it's not working. It's I mean what's am I making different faces? Is this like a reaction? The game of reaction is like predicting the future of Twitch or what? But yeah, going back to Bob Roman, I cannot leave the room. So that's I guess it has in common with. Yeah, I don't know how to leave the room. I'm extremely good. Is there a manual? Nope. Oh, good god. Any version is fine. No, I don't want the PlayStation 1 manual. Something a little bit more, a little bit older. Do we have to try the Amstrad CPC version? The game is very difficult to play without instructions. No shit. You can find the X and there's a website. Is there still a website? Wow, it still exists. Look at that. No, I mean you have to see this. Wait. Let me show you just a second. This is a real website. So, are there the instructions in Spanish? The game also came with a free Iznogoud button. No, there are no There's the what without instruction against various you get the low text instructions. There was once in magnificent Baghdad a Grand Vizier, 100.50 meters in slippers, who was called Iznogoud. The only one thought to be Caliph instead of the Caliph. This ignoble Grand Vizier cancelled the fidelity of a man who is called Dilat Latath. This is probably a racist joke, which I'm not getting. Meanwhile, the good Caliph of Baghdad, Harun el-Puissant, has absolute confidence in his Grand Vizier, spending the days and the hours napping in his with common sovereignty. That's all the story we're getting. Okay. So you can give, threaten, anger, and flatter. Give, threaten, anger, and flatter. You know, if you press shift. So up is give. Give what? Down, flatter, threaten, anger. Hello, Federico. Welcome. Just in time for Iznogoud. So it's down, flatter. Okay, so this is flatter. Then anger is right. Yes. Threaten is left. And give I don't know what is up, which doesn't work. Okay, fine. So I guess we should threaten this. I got something. I don't know how or where, but I got something. Can I give it some? I'm sorry, what? I don't know what that is. Let me threaten this man. I don't know what this is. I mean, even with the instructions, this is. I'm sorry, what? So that is the time of day? It's no good on Commodore 64. I'm playing, and it's confusing me extremely. I mean, this is not hard to play without instruction. This is hard to play full stop. So it says the better version is Atari ST. Should we play Atari ST? Let's play Atari ST version. Let's do. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm in love with the website though, which is not showing up anymore. Okay, there it is. This website has been up for 20 years almost. That's incredible. I love this. Look at that. There's a lot of information of Iznogoud. In the meantime, the Alone in the Dark soundtrack is still going in the background. Okay. Let's try the Atari ST version and regret that we ever did. I don't know why I'm so curious to suffer with Iznogoud, but you know, that's the fate of a gaming historian who actually wants to play the games instead of just writing about them. So it's no good. Atari ST version. The great the great 16-bit version of It's No Good. Soundtrack in the background is great. Okay, here we are. Oh. Yes, but we only want to play the original version, which we already did, because basically the Commodore 64 version was the original one. This is the probably one that came out a little bit later. But yeah, before this, as I was saying, I played. Making a mess here. Yep, sorry about that. Sida. Oh no. Wait, wait. You can show that. Okay, this is the flatter. Yes, it's a 1997 one too, which of course I read on the website. So I'm just going against the wall, which is always fun. Why all this problem going out of rooms? Why is it so difficult? Bob Roman has had the same problem. And I'm in jail. Game over. Okay. See, it's not leaving the room. I'm pressing right. So I will mind my own business. Okay, let's, what was it? Flatter down. Okay, he's happy. Is this the Sultan? Don't think so. So I mean, I wonder why Infogrames, when they were, struggling to find a game to release for Christmas 1987, they decided that they should take this game and make another version of this game, but with Bob Roman. Why? Huh? I mean, I have a vague idea of what I'm doing, but it's so vague that I'm struggling even to understand. So basically, you just go around and you can threaten people, you can bow to them, and you can anger, which I don't know what. Oops. What the difference is. I think they're after me. Yes, they cut off my head, which we're not showing. That's a I mean, why of all the games you would take this one and do a reskin of Iznogoud? Whoa, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Huh? So they gave me a key? And now I'm in prison again? Okay, I gave the key to the guy, but... I mean, this game is like... French confusion without a complicated interface, which makes it even worse, because... Did I press the epilepsy button? What? I have no idea what's going on anymore. I mean, not that I have an idea before. Um... Jesus. Okay. I don't know what to say, frankly. Let's restart and try again. No, 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 no. I mean, we can give it to the game that the animations are better than the Commodore 64 version, but that's not really a huge compliment. If you know what to do, you can compare. Yeah, looks like one of those games. But without the instructions, you don't even have any idea what's going on. I mean, of course, again, the big problem is that. Also, she's cleaning. I thought she was playing the bongos. I mean, the big problem is that even with the instructions, I have problems going through doors. Let me look up a playthrough on YouTube if someone has actually completed, which I'm pretty sure they have. I mean, apparently this game has a cult following, which I don't know why. Oh, there's me on YouTube! Yay! Hello, me. That's a very bad stream you're doing. So yes, it takes 6 minutes to complete it. So. And the funny thing is that I'm watching the playthrough, and I have no idea what the player is doing because it's not showing the faces or what he's pressing. So is it even? Is there a walkthrough? Did someone actually complete it? Yes, 3 minutes. Yes, it takes 3 minutes to complete. Okay, even less. So you got a gift. So basically the game is just get a gift, go to the Sultan, give him the gift, and you become the Sultan? I don't know what to say, frankly. I mean, I'm a bit at a loss for words. I mean, why of all the games they really said, you know, our company is not doing so well. We should definitely. So yes, science fiction recycled the other game, the Bob Moran game, recycled the gameplay of Prohibition. So again, they were both recycled from two bad games, apparently. So if I played this earlier, but if anyone is interested to see it, which but basically is the same exact game, I will show it just 2 seconds because it's not something that I really want to see particularly. Yes, this is the other version of Iznogoud, basically. I think the main difference is that here there's combat, of course, which is done in a track and field kind of thing, that press left and right. And there was an Infogrames desperately trying to get games out. Same engine, same graphics, same small screen gameplay, and same confusing experience because again I have no idea what I'm doing. So you can definitely tell that we're going for something. Yeah. So let's go back to the old Infogrames logo. Yes, that's the original Infogrames logo. Shared by Bruno Bonnell over on Twitter just the other day. But yeah, Infogrames is 40 years old. Who could have thought? And as we know, Infogrames is basically not really a thing anymore. I mean, it's called, as we know it now today, Atari SA, which, yeah, it also entered bankruptcy, if I remember correctly, a few years ago. It should have been now. Now they bought Night Dive Studio, one of the latest news for Infogrames. Wonder what happened to all the old Infogrames property. I mean, we know what happened with the Alone in the Dark, but yeah, with all the other ones, I'm curious to know like who owns the It's No Good property. Will we see a It's No Good remake done today of the classic Amstrad CPC game? Will we see another Bob Moran game? Hopefully not. Oops. But yeah, it's been a little trip through history as we've played through Some interesting little stuff. Bob Morane. So one of the first game I tried. And we also played the two classic Alone in the Dark. I mean, I played basically mostly Alone in the Dark 1, Alone in the Dark 2. It was just 2. To remind me how bad it was. Cult, Chamber of the Sci-Fi Mountain Priestess, that's one that I want to go back. Mystical 2. I have to find out what's hiding behind Mystical because that game is strange. Fantasia. Wow, Fantasia was an experience. I didn't imagine it could have been that bad. I mean, I thought it was decent, but yeah, I probably remember wrong. It's yeah, especially next to Castle of Illusion, it's terrible. Especially the fact that it was almost marketed as a Castle of Illusion sequel. Can you imagine playing that and thinking, yes, this is going to be as good as Castle of Illusion, and no, it wasn't. I'm quite sad by Spirou and Tintin, honestly. I remember that are decent platformers, but I mean they are. Honestly, they are. I don't want to play that much, but I didn't have a good time with it at all. Maybe because I'm old at this point. I was quite younger when I first played them. So, the Smurfs game, I think, less said, the better. Let's leave it at that. But yeah, we've seen a little trip through the first years that the strange Infogrames French stuff, both that they published and both that they developed themselves. Then their foray into 16-bit consoles, which started on the very wrong foot, but then it went into a quite better direction. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff that you could play uh, by Infogrames. I mean, even just the stuff that's just been published by Infogrames alone, it's incredible. It's an incredible long list. I mean, for example, we played on other streams like Les Passagers du Vent, Passengers on the Wind, which is also one big Infogrames title. So I mean, I tried to play something that I either didn't know or wasn't familiar with, or yeah, Mothers in Venice too. I already played, for example. I would actually want to play something a little bit stranger. Not now, of course, in the future, like Pilgrim, Fate as a Weapon, which was developed by Axel Tribe, but it was actually published by Infogrames. That's one thing. That's one strange adventure game that I want to take a look at sooner or later. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to still to look at. Someone mentioned, I think it was Federico mentioned Time Gate, but yeah, I didn't have the stamina tonight to do Time Gate. I barely had the stamina to get through Alone in the Dark. So. Yeah, we rarely. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, honestly, and this stream could go on forever. So yeah, there's. But yeah, I just wanted to see a little bit of the more well-known stuff published by Infogrames, the less-known stuff, their console stuff. But yeah, again, I think the best thing that we learned tonight, and if you didn't watch the beginning of the stream, you lost it, is that the original name for Infogrames, before they were called Infogrames, the original idea by Bruno Bonnell and Christophe Sapé was called Zebub System. And Zebub is basically slang word for penis or dick. So basically, they could have called it Dick System, but they changed their minds, and that's probably the best thing that we can end on. In that, Infogrames got very close to be called Penis System, but they thought against it. So yeah. Anyway, it was good to go back to Infogrames, and I'm not sure how much the Atari SA of today has much to do with Infogrames, honestly, even the people. So but I mean, it's good that they're still around in some vague form, even though it barely resembles the original one. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's definitely one of the oldest games around. Infogrames on CDI, yes, or even good, or even better, we're going to play the Islander game on Jaguar CD. I mean, why just suffer a bit? Let's suffer a lot. Let's go all in on the suffering. Let's go. Let's do the whole Islander adventure game on stream. I mean, honestly, during the sleepless night today, I had the idea of doing a whole stream dedicated to Action 52. I was actually thinking, let's do a whole Action 52 stream. Just finish all the Action 52 games or die trying. So this is my brainwaves at the moment. So you can imagine that this is quite. I mean, it's not that different from my usual self, but yeah, it's. Yeah. Gladly, I thought against it. It was a terrible idea. I mean, come on. You want to end a terrible week playing Action 52? I mean, how much more masochistic can you even get? Come on. So yeah, I'm glad that I went for Infogrames. At least it was something a little bit more nostalgic, a little bit nicer to look at. But yeah, we've done basically 2 French streams in a row, so next time we're going to go somewhere else for sure. So yeah, who knows? Maybe maybe I will take the CDI suggestion and look at something on CDI, because honestly, yeah, it's been ages since I played something on CDI. Yeah, we will look at some ideas and decide what to do next Friday. But yeah, for this Friday, I think that's it. And yeah, thanks for everyone who dropped by, who had fun, who didn't have fun. Sorry in that case, but yeah. Have a good weekend, and yeah, happy for the anniversary of Infogrames again, and we will see each other very soon, which is probably a threat at this moment. So, bye!